And we are back. Hello, everybody. This is a coffee time recorded for your amusement. This is a podcast where you can sit back and relax and listen to us in the background. If you're working, building Lego, cleaning your Lego room, or whatever you may be doing. But anyway, how are you doing, Cal?
Well, good morning to you, Cliffy. Even though it's not our morning, but it's their morning. I'm okay. I'm hanging in there. How are you? Are you getting back home? You're getting settled. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm just tired. I am tired. It was fun though. I would have to say that it was a experience I wish everybody gets to do at least once.
hmm I wish they had charter buses that were able to do it. Imagine the influx of people going to a show if they had charters that would pick you up from like an event center and or like at a local spot and take you to this brick show. Like, wow. I
I
wonder
really
how many more
thought
people would. hmm
all I was going to say is I've actually thought about maybe buying a RV and just going
Mm.
around and do a what, click and clip on the road tour or something. And I'd be hitting up I'll just follow the show everywhere and go to every
Cliffy's
show
tour.
I can in a year. I think that'd be kind of cool to do once.
Yeah.
Um,
Cliffy tours of 2028.
yeah,
I give you 4 years.
I'm serious. Having a big RV with my little
That's
click and click symbol on the side and
that does sound cool.
just travel to all the shows
Oh
for a
hell yeah!
year.
You know you made it big when you get a tour bus.
It'd be tiring. It,
Mhm.
it, it would be tiring for real. Um, this show was pretty cool. Me and Haley Briggs left out on a Wednesday. Got to Nashville. Went to the Lego store for a few hours. I filled up 2.5 boxes of bricks and made me a minifigure from the minifigure factory, which was awesome.
Nice.
And then we got our hotel room, met up with Hoosier, and we just kind of chilled the rest of the day. We didn't do much of anything. We ate dinner, met up with then we got up early Thursday morning, got to the convention center, started setting up, which my stuff only took about 5 minutes to set up, but theirs took practically all day. Got
I
back,
seen your video. You're like they're over there setting up. My stuff is set up.
we got
Mhm.
there,
Are we
got
having lag
done there about,
issues?
I don't know, why are we? I don't think so. I'm hearing
Okay,
you.
I keep feeling like I'm talking over you. Okay.
No, we're probably just interrupting each other. Um,
I am the interrupting cow.
but we got done about 5 o'clock. Went to back to the hotel, ate dinner, got back up again Friday and finished the setup and got done with that about 7 o'clock. Ate, Then we woke up Saturday morning. It was time for the show, which was cool. Sat there and met a lot of new people. Then when we got done with that about 4:35, had a meeting. Then we had a, a garage sale, which I didn't sell my X-wing. Dang it! But that's okay. I'll sell it to somebody else. And then Sunday we went back to the show. After the show, we tore down and came back home Monday. I mean, that was pretty much the gist of it. But I do have one surprise. You know, during these conventions, they have games,
Hmm.
and I didn't partake in any of these games. I was, but I went home Friday early because I just didn't feel good. So I went on home. I don't know. I went home about 4 o'clock, somewhere in there, maybe noon. But my wife stayed and played the games for me. And she only
Nice.
played 2 games, and you participate in this game. If you win, you get a Lego set. Um, but you get a ticket for the last day because at the closing ceremony you'll get raffle prices, right? Um,
Okay.
so she won the first. Her team won the first competition. They all they all got I think a poly bag, and
Nice.
she participated in the second game, a speed build game, but didn't win. Um, but anyway, at the closing ceremony, they were drawing the numbers out of those tickets that she got, and she won both times. She got a book for Technic, and the grand prize was the 3-in-1 mall. So or no, it's Town Square or something like that. So
Hmm.
she won the grand prize Lego set, which I thought was cool. Um, but somebody wanted that book, and we didn't do was it that Evo stuff, build robots. We didn't do none of that. So we traded this other guy, who wanted it that
That
does that.
sounds
So we
fun.
traded. But it was a good experience all together, and I could tell you some more stories if you want. But I want to tell you this one story though. It was pretty funny. Uh, we went to the Lego store, like I said earlier. We went to the Lego store, and I got the gift with purchase. Right. We got back to the hotel room, and Haley said, "Well, we're gonna go downstairs and build in the lobby and live stream." Okay. Well, I said, my wife got a couple brickheads. She got the Stitch and the Mickey Mouse uh, festive one. Well, there you go. You can put them in. Nope. She stole my gift with purchase that I got for my with my Lego. She stole my Lego. So when she won that 3-in-1 prize, I told her I was going to steal that from her. Did it happen? No. But it was all exciting. I did videos. Or one came out as y'all are hearing this. One came out yesterday, and one come out tomorrow. Of course, I did my video Tuesday. Now I'll probably finish up with the Nashville Hall this next Tuesday video, so that all be out on video, and that's it. That was the
Love it.
time.
We
That was the
definitely got to
time.
get a and brick over there.
Yeah, well, I tried to do it Sunday night, but I guess it just wasn't the stars did not line up in
It's
our
all
favor
good.
that night.
And it doesn't help with time differences. You know, y'all, it's a little bit later for y'all, and y'all are doing your thing, getting settled, so it's understandable.
So, but we'll make it up to you. We promise we may do a special one sometime. I don't know.
Yeah, surprise! They're all coming to Colorado. We're all going to stay in my two-bedroom house. Okay,
That'd be tight. I
there's already
require
four of us here.
I require a lot of room.
Well, okay, you can have the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
The
did you do
kitchen the
anything?
kitchen is right next door to my Lego, so even better, right?
There you go. You do anything exciting while I was gone?
Oh, this week, no, I have been working so much. I guess it's very exciting. It excites me in this landscaping and lawn care job to see the product of my work done. Um,
Right.
that gives me satisfaction. Working a gas station, I don't get to see the progress I make or the things I do. I don't get to see the change. So it's very satisfying to me that I've come to realizations that I enjoy what I do because it helps me mentally feel better. And so I took that into consideration finishing up this this huge landscape job we've been working on. We put in sod finally. Tuesday we put in sod, and it looks amazing. It looks just I guess a professional did it, and not just myself. I'm kidding, but and so working with my boss. No, I didn't quit the gas station. For those of you who are confused, I still work at the gas station, but I also work landscape and lawn care now. So what I was saying was, with this boss, when I was back in high school and out of high school, this is where I worked with him, and so now he's bringing up all this. He's like, "Hey, you remember how I used to have to tell you where this and that, whatever, and like train me and teach me and do stuff." Now I just do it. It took me a few days to like the mowing and all that to pick up
Hmm.
on the key things, but now that I'm doing it, he told me yesterday, he's like, "Wow, your mowing has improved." And I just hopped on the mower yesterday. I'm
Mm.
like, "Dude, like has it improved from this morning or like what?" Like anyways,
Well,
and
it's
so
probably just trying to cheer you up, buddy.
yeah, honestly. But I like that about him. He is always willing to tell you how good of a job that you're doing as long as you're doing a good job. He's willing to give you the affirmation that you're doing what you need to do. Um, I
What
think
happens
that's
if
what
you're
the word
doing a
is.
bad job? What happens then?
He'll let you know. Oh, trust me, Cliffy. I wish I could get it on video. Yo, I was going to record him without like with letting him know, of course he would see me, but not like telling him at first, but like so like one of the mowers broke down in the back of a school where we were mowing a field or
Hmm.
whatever, and so we come back, we went and loaded up a Kubota tractor, little tiny orange Kubota tractor, got a couple chains, and we took it out to that field, and it was the best tractor pull I have ever seen. I was like, I should be videotaping this stuff, like, uh,
You
but
may
I
not.
do
You may not want evidence out there.
exactly, and that's my thing is, although we do things right and safe, the somewhat stupid things that are on the line that seem fun could get us in trouble. But
Probably.
point being, I guess that's I haven't surprise, I haven't really touched Lego, but I've been more focused in on trying to get this big, huge job done and kind of settled into what it is now. But he's paying me very well. He makes me feel like what I do is worth the money and the time, so I'm willing
That's all
to
good.
put in the effort for him. So he's a great boss. I really like working for him. Although there's been times this week that we have almost come head to head. I just,
Okay.
everybody's particular. That's all. But
Well, you
I
don't.
don't know
But that kind of job, you would have to. I mean, if you're the boss,
exactly,
you know you're gonna put out the best work, and so
exactly, and
he's gonna make sure you're gonna do it the way he wants it. That way,
yeah,
it won't be screwed up.
and
Even though
the
you might think it should be the other way, but trust me, it's all you do is
exactly,
just let him do it his way and just get done with it.
exactly, and so that's kind of what I learned this week. But so like that's what special stuff I've been up to. What behind the scenes.
Yeah,
We're
I've
just getting
noticed
started.
you
Oh
haven't
my
went live.
gosh.
You ever been live playing that game?
Well, because he's like, oh yeah, I love it. I love it because uh, we'll have a plan going. We'll get through our day, like a plan for the next day, uh, somewhat of, and so we'll get going through the day, and that plan for the next day will kind of warp a little bit, and so sometimes he says we're on a half day, we end up being late. Sometimes he says I can have the day off and I end up working. So it's very hard to tell when I'm going to be home right now, but that's okay. I know at least I have like for sure Sundays. He's been trying to get me work Saturdays, but I have my kids and I'm not 100% because that's my only time with them. But like, yeah, I don't know. I kind of
Well,
just rambled on about all that. Sorry.
that's all right. Um,
But you're
I'm
totally
trying.
right. You he's got a job to do. He wants it done right the first time, and it's not always the other eye that sees it better. So you're right. Yo, he told me something. Okay, I'm young. I'm a young little heifer. All right.
Yeah,
He's
we
been
know.
mowing. He's been servicing some of these properties since 1994. I'm like, whoa, that's an achievement. Like, yeah.
Well,
So I don't know. I
I'm
guess
so.
needless to say, I'm enjoying this job a lot. As much as I'm tired and my body hurts, I'm really enjoying it.
Are you getting used to it now, or
I'm getting used to it, but man, I go home just ready to sleep.
well, that's when you know
And
you
then
put in a good day's work.
and then most days I have to go to the gas station. I'm like, come on, I have to go put in 5, 6 hours over here. Just let me go to bed. Let me be on my feet, or let me be off of my feet.
I bet you've
That's
been
all I
sleeping
do
good
at
at
the
night.
gas station is stand. What?
I bet you've been sleeping good at night.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And that alarm rings in the morning, and you're like, "Oh, death! Hello, darkness, my old friend." Ugh. Now, dude, the wake up is the worst part. I'm okay with being up after I'm awake, but the wake up is a struggle. It's funny to me because so lately, I've been exerting the rest of my energy. At the end of the day, like, yes, I'm tired, but like, my brain is like, okay, you gotta like stay awake and watch all these YouTube videos. Like I've been behind on my YouTube videos lately because I haven't been home to binge them. And
Mhm.
like, yeah, that's usually what I do all night is binge YouTube videos. And I just can't. So I exert myself till I fall asleep or whatever. And like it's funny to me because lately I've been waking up in the morning and gasping for air and realizing that I'm still here because I
Well,
forget that I fall asleep. I'm
yeah,
like, oh, hello. Oh,
that's
yeah, just
funny.
don't eat the cold pizza before bed, Oh, but yeah, no, I think the hard manual labor or physical labor, I guess, is going to be good for me in many new different ways. I just wish I had more time for Lego.
Well,
I
you
have
will.
I have decided that potentially this weekend I can produce a video, maybe a few, if I can figure out some time. But so like I've been thinking about my layout a little bit. I'm changing direction. Sorry. Um,
Okay.
I've been thinking about my layout a little bit, and so I tore it up uh, again. Uh, like when am I ever going to be done? Um, and so this time it'd be bigger and better. Like you're always trying to improve. So what I've done, I'm not going to spoil everything, so that way I can somewhat make a video and kind of show people and explain it. But what I've kind of done is I've ripped my tables in two, and I shifted the things around. And so now we're going to rebuild from the opposite end of the room. So this is technically 2.5, even though this is move number 3 with the fairgrounds. But I call it 2.5 because I didn't move a room. I just moved half a room, half a Lego set, half a table. Anyways, so so yeah, I'm gonna post that. I'm gonna make that video. But so my point being in this is, I believe it is about time for some Mills plating. I think I'm
You're
going.
finally gonna learn to do it, huh?
Well, yes, and I've been experimenting with a few different things, and so this is another video I'm gonna put out there so that way it's a visual, so that way people can see what I'm seeing and understand what I'm thinking. Um, but for right now, so yes, I think it is time for Mills plating. And so I've gone a little bit into it, a little bit more depth, because I'm trying to figure out if it would be a little bit of a cheaper option to go this route using more base plates rather than individual plates and bricks, and so on. So when I make that video, you'll see. Anyways, but so I made up a mock-up Mills plate of what I'm doing, but there's so much, it adds more land to per se, because what I'm doing is I'm actually putting a 2 stud gap in between each base plate that you can visually see. So you're actually adding that much more space to your land, essentially. And so if I can figure this out to make it all work correctly, we can then potentially have more room. But at the same time, this could be a better alternative to some of the Mills plating, depending on your, I don't know how to say it, the levels of your land,
Mm.
depending on if you want your pond to have a dip in it or if you just want it to be flat, stuff like that. Um, so that got me really excited. I mocked that one up and I'm like, oh, that's a pretty cool idea. But so that's, I think because you're right. I've been too busy. I need to make a YouTube video. I really do. So
Oh, no, no,
I
no,
think
no, no. That's not what I said.
I know it's not what
That
you
is not
said.
what I said.
It's funny.
No. Mm-mm.
But
I
I don't
said,
know.
I said, YouTube can be wait until you have time. Work is more important. I never said you can't have. No,
Yes, I know, I know. It's okay. But still. Hey, did you see I'm at 213 currently? Heck
no.
yeah. But I don't know, I've been thinking on that for a little bit. But I definitely want to rebuild this fairgrounds again, especially now doing this Mills plate idea. I want to see how big it would be going 3 by 3, so basically 9 base plates, and see how much bigger that is compared to the basically the 6 foot table I use now. Uh and go from there.
Well, there you go.
So technically I'm moving into the phase of Mills plating finally. Technically. I'm just playing around with it. I
Nice.
just don't want to have to go buy a bunch of plates. Like, I want to be able to use like the 2 bys and whatnot in between base plates to see if that would kind of cut down cost. Because essentially, how much is a base plate? A good couple $8, $9 almost. Like,
Well, you can pick them up. I don't know. I don't know, $7 a piece. I think. I don't know. I haven't
okay,
bought one in a
so
while. I don't know.
so there you go. You got 32 by 32 studs on on a plot of land for $8,
Yep.
essentially, rather than having to do that in plates that could cost you 12, 15, or whatever.
Yep.
So I'm just trying to figure out a way, because I definitely can't afford to mills everything.
Why not?
That's just too much dang brick. Oh,
Why
you know
not?
what? I could hit up people.
Why?
Yo, this it brings me into, I seen that the brick and minifig store that I have out here near me, they're trying to revamp a little bit, and they got a new minifig making table, and they got a new table for their bulk.
Oh yeah.
I might have to go out and visit.
We might, huh?
Might. Might. I'm excited. Tomorrow's payday. I'm just so excited. I guess today, essentially. Oh man, I just messed that up. It's okay.
You need to save. Don't spend all your money.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I almost did though, Cliffy. My dad and my brother go. Oh, by the way, my brother's here. He'll be staying with us for a little while. Um,
Man, there's 40. Wow. You got
yes,
packed
sir. I
out.
was not lying earlier when I said all of y'all are coming to Colorado, and there's already 4 of us here.
Wow.
Uh, what was it? Oh yeah, so he wanted to go to the pawn shop and do his thing, and so they come out and they're telling me about this motorbike that they seen in there for $398 or whatever, $300 $400.
Oh,
And I
what?
thought a little motorbike, and in my head I pictured a street legal motorbike, somewhat of like a moped ish
Mm-hmm.
realm, you know. And I thought, all right, I'll buy that right now. I kept saying that I'll buy that shit right now. Um, And so we went up in there and I took a look at it. It's a little dirt bike. Yes,
Oh,
100%. I almost bought it.
that's just what you need.
Right? Exactly.
That's just what you need.
I'm like, oh yeah, the kids will have fun on that. And my dad goes, it's not for the kids.
The kids, meaning you and your dad and your brother.
Exactly.
I wouldn't do it.
Uh, no, it's not worth it. But that's what I'm saying. Go spend all my money all at once, right? That's good. Woo! I got to work in a few hours.
Yay.
Yeah, not excited.
I
It's
bet
only
not.
4 hours at this one today. 4 hours. I can do it. That's nothing. I blinked with 4 hours gone by. That's sad.
Yeah.
But
Well,
honestly, that's all I can retain.
when you're working, time does fly.
Yo, okay, so this morning I was pulling weeds at a facility. Oh my goodness. The first hour of the day between 8 and 9 went so slow. But then when it hit 10 o'clock, it all of a sudden was noon. I'm like, what? How
Yeah.
does that happen? Like,
Well, you're working, Cal.
yeah, I am a working cow.
No, I said you're working. I didn't say you were working, Cal.
Oh, that's
Well,
awesome.
I'm glad you're enjoying your experience. I'm glad that you know how to dig a hole.
Oh, speaking of that hole, did I have I told you yet? So yesterday we were mowing that I don't know what the HOA essentially that I was digging that huge freaking hole in. So we replaced the pipe and we got that all done. We gave it a few test runs. It was running good. We left the hole, and then I think not yesterday, maybe the day before. So yeah, Tuesday night. Yeah, because I was at work. Tuesday night, it was hailing and really bad storming and whatnot.
Mhm.
And it filled that hole. And so we were trimming. I was trimming and he was on the other side. So I was trimming and going around and I looked over at the hole because right as we pulled in, he's like, hey, so tomorrow, so basically today, go pull those weeds and go fill in that hole. And so I stopped and I started laughing so hard. I put down my trimmer and I went and took a picture of it. And I sent him the picture because it was completely full to the brim, almost 6 feet deep. And I'm like, and so I texted him. I'm like, "Hey, you want to go swimming with like the crying face or whatnot?" He did not find that funny.
I bet not. If that's
He
they
was
probably
so
say that,
upset.
they probably going that smart ass.
Yeah, just for like,
Oh,
why isn't
gee.
he working? Oh yes, yeah,
Well, yeah, you'll get yourself in trouble messing around.
yeah. But I'm not on my phone as much. Like with the gas station, it's lean back. No one cares. See you on your phone 24/7. With this job, no. Like we go 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 go. Like he like usually I run circles around people, but yeah, my boss runs circles around me. I'm like, dude, slow down. Like, is this what other people see of me? Like,
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself over there,
Mm-hmm.
making
Mm.
that you can be rolling in money.
All that green dough.
Green dough
Although,
that belongs to everybody else.
yeah,
That's what's sad. I want to change my name to Bill so everybody can pay me.
Bill. Bill.
Well, yeah.
You can change your name to whatever. Just depends on what you do, is how they pay you.
Oh, yeah. So I've got a, I got a busy weekend. I got to clean up from the trip. My Lego room is in chaos. If y'all know me, I like to keep my Lego room at least organized. It may not be 100% clean all the time, but I at least got to
Mhm.
have stuff put away and in its place. And there's stuff everywhere, and it's driving me nuts.
I know my brother's here, and I'm like, oh, dude, I want to clean my layout so we can hang out and you can sit here and play Lego. Like, I miss them days. I'd sit there and play Lego on the floor, and he'd sit there and play video games, and it would just, it's the fact that he was sitting there hanging out, you
All
know?
right.
Like,
Does he do Lego?
not really. Like, I'm sure if I let him build one of these Speed Champ cars, he might. Honestly. You know what? That's a great idea. Maybe my brother and I will build some cars together tonight. Um, Sounds awesome, dude. I like that idea. Maybe I'll throw it out to him. I don't really think. No, he's not. He'll be into it, but he's not into it. You know. I'm sure if there's a right theme out there that we tossed the line to, in the sort of sense going fishing for another soul. Yeah. I don't know. I think it'd be fun if he could somewhat help me redesign this layout too.
You think that'd be something he'd be interested in?
Maybe. I'm gonna have to have a talk with him.
We'll sit down, have a heart to heart, look him in the eyes.
Cliffy, I tell you what, I cleaned up a pirate ship, I don't know, a week or two ago, and it's looking.
Well, I know. You haven't got that shipped to me yet?
Well, we are after a brick show. We have to talk.
Oh,
Anyways,
all right.
um, yeah, no, I just looked at it. But okay, so we have the idea. So yeah, so like I moved the layout. I now have somewhat little bit of room that I can put in a shelving unit, and like my Lego and stuff can go on the shelving unit, and like the bottom like the kids could use. But like that way it's a little bit more organized in here, and then I can start filling it again with more Lego.
Oh, geez. More
I'm
Lego.
gonna bring that one up to my dad. Oh yeah, look, it's all clean and organized. Time to fill it again.
I'm surprised that your dad hasn't kicked you out for having too much Lego in every room of the house.
My father has a very good soul. That man loves me a lot because
Oh,
I put him through a lot, and he still loves me. So I appreciate
well,
him.
let's ask him when you're building Lego in front of him while he's trying to watch TV.
Well, that's what, yeah. So, and that's the hard part about being out here instead of in my room is I have to kind of watch my tone some nights that I do that. I don't want to be too loud for him, but at the same time, I'm like, hey, you can. But he does good. He doesn't, he doesn't keep it too loud, especially if he knows I'm streaming. He's very respectful of that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you.
All good.
Oh, so you buying any Lego? What to be tonight? The first.
Oh, that's right. No, because I don't have money in my account right now. I get paid, but it's not in my account right now. I probably won't be able to cash it till like Monday, unless I can get off early. Okay, so like I got double booked this week for Friday. I was supposed to work the gas station,
Mm-hmm.
evidently, and like I just known about this today. And so like the other day we made plans for me to go mow and whatnot tomorrow. I guess today, Friday. Uh, and uh, and then I look at my schedule to see what time I'm in tonight or for Thursday. Man, I'm getting so confused. Anyways, I look at my schedule and and I realize, oh, I'm on for Friday. Well, that's great. So now I'm in a pickle because I'm overlapping. So I'm trying to figure
Well,
that out. But
well, maybe call your boss and let them figure it out. Or did I hear that wrong?
no, 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 no. They we're trying to figure it out.
Well, well, I'll tell you what.
Hmm?
So today's recorded. Next week's coffee time will be recorded as well because
Oh shit.
I've got a doctor's appointment early that morning, so I won't be around. So we'll have to do it again, but we'll figure it out after that. Bo says hello.
Mm.
My daughter said, "Why, Bo? Why are you barking?" He's probably barking at the next door neighbors for being in their yard. I don't know why my dog does that. He's like, he'll bark at the neighbors being in their yard, like, you cannot be in your own yard. Bark, 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 bark. I don't know.
I see you. I'm going to talk to you, Bart.
That's all he
All I see is Doug when dogs bark. I see him saying, "Hello, my name is Doug."
pretty much. Have you ever thought about what, I mean, when dogs bark and what they actually are saying? Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah. Hey,
Like,
you smell funny.
like, I don't know about you, but if my dog could talk, I'd be scared of the stories he would tell.
How offended would you be if a dog told you you smell like, bro? You lick your own butt. Like what?
Right? No kidding. Um, Things we talk about on here.
I know. I'm
Um,
so sorry.
Gee,
Oh,
this is what this podcast is supposed to be about. Just whatever and
enjoy
anything
your
and everything.
morning coffee.
Yeah, just think about what the dog's doing, talk and saying your stink after they lick themselves. How's your cup of coffee doing this morning? I would say what kind of coffee you're drinking now, but I don't think at this time we're drinking coffee.
Mm-mm. No, but I had my. It's funny. So when I go get fancy coffee, they call it sugar mama, and so I like them hot. And so
What?
yeah, yeah, they call the fancy coffee sugar mama. It's super sweet coffee. I love it. Uh, and it tastes exactly like the candies, the sugar daddy candy. It tastes exactly like that with caramel. Oh, anyways, or the sugar babies, one of the two. I know there's a sugar daddy on a stick and maybe a sugar baby on a stick. I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I think so. Yeah.
so I got asked this morning what kind of coffee do I want because it wasn't one of the regular girls who usually makes it. And I was like, I would like a hot sugar mama. And I paused and I was like, yes, because I was like, oh, that's embarrassing. I didn't mean that, but okay.
Oh well,
I realized what I want.
it happens. It happens.
But hey, that's on them for naming it that.
I drink Folgers in my cup with a little bit of sugar, and that's about it.
Is that the best part of waking up?
Best part of waking up is Folgers in my cup. Yeah, that's right. That jingle will be in my head every morning. Dude, listen, I've discovered a new sandwich for me, a breakfast sandwich for me. Okay, you all know me. I am a steak, sausage, toast breakfast kind of guy. Okay, I have to have it every morning. But I ran out of sausage this morning, so I thought I'd get a little creative with my eggs. Get up and I fried me a couple of eggs, like I do every day. And I noticed I didn't have sausage. I go, crap. But I did notice in the fridge I had some jalapenos.
Uh-oh.
And I looked, I go, I wonder. So as I break the egg and put them in the frying pan, I put, 3 or 4, 5, 6 jalapenos in the egg yolk as I'm frying them up. Slapped that on a piece of bread with some mayonnaise and ate. Oh my God, it's a party in my mouth. It was
Mm.
good. I mean, I'm going to have that every morning. Heck, I save money on sausage. That stuff was good.
Yeah, but
Well,
you don't get your sausage.
that's all right. Oh, that's all good. But it was a good sandwich. I enjoyed it. It's like, yeah, I can do this every morning.
I'm not really much of a breakfast person until about lunchtime.
Well, see, I'm more of a breakfast person than I am a lunch person.
Mm.
I'd much rather sit there, drink my coffee, eat breakfast, watch some TV before I start my day. And then when I'm starting, when I finally get started on my day, I don't like to stop to eat. I was like that through all my life. I would skip a bunch of lunches. I'll get started, and I'm like, I don't want to stop to eat. So I go. But here, since I've been disabled, of course, I eat lunch. But back when I was working, there's been a lot of days I don't eat lunch just because I don't
I
want to
don't.
stop to eat.
There's a okay. I'm gonna say this and then I know you. And I know it's not a huge thing for anybody else, but it's a huge thing for me. I don't drink a lot of water for whatever reason. Um,
What?
Yesterday I don't drink a lot of water for. I don't drink water hardly. Period for whatever reason. But so now that I'm back outside doing all the, I need to be drinking more water. So I have been, and
Hmm.
so I went and got a gallon deal. I drank almost a whole gallon of water yesterday. I felt so proud of myself because I've never done that ever, like ever.
Well, you need to
Um,
start drinking more water,
yes, definitely. Um,
especially when it's hot outside and you're working out there. You'll get dehydrated and you'll get overheated and you will croak. You didn't know that?
well, yes, because I push myself too far. But so like that's a bad habit. But also, um, sorry, work is texting now. Okay, but also that I don't hardly eat during the day until almost dinner time.
Right. Well, since you're working, you're putting out more energy. You need to fuel the body, so you need to at least eat a little bit of something, even if it's just a granola bar or something, eh, just to get you through.
Hmm.
You gotta fuel
Yeah.
that body, buddy. Yeah, feel it. Yeah.
Um, my boss likes to do peanut butter on like bagels or toast or something, and he told me that peanut butter is a good way to gain energy.
Well,
Um,
it's a big old protein, so yeah.
and so I got they call them pretzel nuggets. It's a pretzel with peanut butter on the inside.
You like
Oh
the
my
nut?
gosh, they're so good. Whatever, Cliff.
Sorry, you said it. I had to jump on it. My bad.
Jump on it.
Hey, you pulled one on me last night.
What
I don't know. Um,
did
so
I?
you've been eating the pretzels and with peanut butter. Do you like them? Are they good?
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, they're really good. But I think that's what gave me some energy yesterday at the end of the day because I was munching on them. I was so hungry.
Right.
I was like, no, I can't do this no more. I kept telling myself in my head, I was like, no, can't do it no more. Don't want to do it. No.
Well, I'm glad you found something that's fun.
Yes.
For real. For real. For real. For real. For real. Man, I'm so glad to be home. I don't think I still caught up with all my sleep. I'm still tired as all get out.
What is sleep? Oh, ooh.
Hopefully, I'll get caught up here soon. Yep. So what
I wish
we
there
so
was a
you
way that. What's that?
no go ahead.
Um, I think of machines much like people. People run off of sleep. Machines run off of energy. We have to gain sleep. We have to get sleep in order to gain energy. Uh, somewhat of. And so my point being, um, is sometimes I feel like if we were to somehow plug ourselves into we wouldn't into an outlet or something, we wouldn't need sleep, but at that point you're just a cyborg, and what's the point?
I think you need. Oh hell! I think you need sleep.
I think we all need sleep. I think I need more sleep.
You gotta sleep to rejuvenate
it's
your body.
it's sad because during the week when I have to get up freaking ass crack of dawn just to go to work, uh I dread it. But then on the weekend when I get up early, I'm like, oh well, it's okay, I'll just go back to bed later, like it's nothing. I
Right.
like
I
sleep though.
get. Well, so do I. The first sleep I've had when I got
Yeah.
home, man, I slept hard and long.
It's funny. I growing up, you're like, oh, I hate nap time. Growing in school or whatever.
Mhm.
I don't want to take naps for your parents or whatever. Because you want to go out and do stuff. As a younger and nowadays, now that I'm getting older, I'm like, oh, kind of miss nap time. When's nap time?
Right. Right. Yeah. As I get older, I kind of enjoy the nap time,
Yeah.
but sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't. But that's how it works. Well,
Yeah. What you got going on this week? Anything? Are you back to your normal
nothing
groove?
too much. Nothing too much. Yeah, I'm trying to. I got home Monday around 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I went straight to my leg room, turned on my computer, and did my Tuesday morning video. I mean, I hurried up and edited that thing. I didn't get out of the leg room until 8 o'clock, editing that video, putting
You
it
sound
out
like a
on.
businessman.
Huh?
I said you sound like a businessman. I didn't get out of the legroom till 8 o'clock.
I didn't. I didn't get out of my room till 8 o'clock. I was tired. Went and took a shower, went to bed, and I slept like a log. Then Tuesday, I just didn't do nothing, and I didn't do nothing Tuesday. I just then Wednesday I came in, done these two videos that are coming out, and got caught up. So today we're doing this coffee time, and I think tomorrow I'll probably gonna do a whole lot of nothing because when Saturday comes around, I'm gonna be in this Lego room cleaning this mess up.
I need to
But
clean my stuff up too.
I mean, I've got a pathway in my Lego room to. I have a bathroom in my Lego room. Okay, I have a path to my bathroom. That's it. The rest of it is piled with stuff. I got to clean it up.
Getting too much Lego, Cliffy.
Well, then I bought two 10-gallon totes of Lego on the way
Wow,
home
that's awesome. That's some
for
good stuff.
$50. It had a set. It had a McFarlane set in there from the was it Five Nights at Freddy's,
Hmm.
and I was looking it up to see what it was, and I went on Amazon, looked it up, and guess how much the thing's worth? Just take a guess.
Ridiculous amounts of money, like $200.
$800.
What? Ridiculous amounts. Wow.
I can. I mean, it's not complete. I think she's missing a figure and a half, and maybe a couple parts, but it still could be in the buckets. I
Yeah.
noticed I got. half of the Stranger Things Upside Down house.
Wow. Quite a
And
steal.
yeah, uh, then a bunch of brick. I mean, a bunch of brick. I don't know. I don't know what all I got. I'll probably go through it a little bit Saturday, but that's the very last thing I'm going to touch. But, oh my god!
Yeah, I'm tired too. I still gotta go put in a few hours. It's all good.
Good for you, yeah.
Not my feet. No.
Just think about the money you'll be making.
I do a lot. It's called greed.
I've really thought about not doing my Wednesday night lives.
Uh-oh. Here comes retirement. You can't do this to us, Cliffy.
I've been thinking about it for a while. I don't know yet. It's just been thought in my head, and just just doing Sunday nights. Maybe just do
Maybe
2 hours
it'll work
on
great for you, yeah.
maybe do 2 hours on Sunday night and be done with it for the week. I don't know yet. Haven't made up my mind. It's not a final deal because I still got one scheduled for next Wednesday, which we're going to finish up the medieval square is going to be finished up next Wednesday. So
I know you, Cliffy. You're gonna end up getting a bug. You're gonna say, "All right, we got to stream."
well, be honest with you, I know I'm not supposed to do it for the numbers, but man, I tell you what, when I was streaming before, I was getting 100 views per almost 100 views. Now I'm barely lucky to crack 40.
Mm,
I'm like, I mean, at that point, just hold it backstage and invite everybody that's been showing up to my chat. I don't know.
well,
I don't know if they're finding me boring or they got something else going on or somebody else is streaming that they enjoy better, which is all good. I'm not holding nobody here by gunpoint, but
just by your toes dangling from the ceiling. That's all.
I don't know. I don't know. I just been thinking about it. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. It's summer, school's out, the people are doing stuff. We'll just keep trucking along, I guess, see what happens. But heck, I've been streaming nonstop for almost 3 years now.
Nice. Worth it.
Nobody. I mean, I still enjoy streaming. It's just I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired and and depressed. I don't know.
Aw.
Maybe somebody will cheer me up and say something in chat that will lift my spirits.
Send you a boat so you
Send
get to
me.
reassemble. I'm telling you, dude, shipping on this thing. But what I was thinking though was I could place them sales in between something flat and hard. So that
What do
way
you
you
got?
see.
You got the book?
I do. I gotta find it again.
Might be able to put the
I
sales
did
in the
the
book.
insider points finally, and that got me nowhere because then I realized that you have to go buy something in order to redeem something. So I was like, "No, did all that for nothing."
Well, you can still use your insider points. Heck, I would go on there every once in a while, and order something small, and use them up.
Yeah, but you have to have a minimum, or it charges you $35. So at that point, you might as well buy $35.
Well, that's easy to do in Leo. You buy a $35 set usually anyway.
That's true. Yeah, you get about any set they released in the last 2 years.
I don't know. I don't know.
What a good day!
Yeah, we got about 5 minutes left. Hope everybody has enjoyed this podcast. We try to make it funny. This is y'all don't know how hard this is to do without a chat.
Hmm.
Trying to keep a conversation going in between me and Cal without the chat
Hmm.
chiming in, talking to the chat. Um,
And I'm not the
so
most interesting person, so you get what you get.
Well, neither am I, but I think we did pretty good today. I think we talked good.
Hmm.
Yeah, we kept it going. There may have
We
been some
kept
spots.
Dude entertained.
Well, hopefully, I mean, there may have been a couple of dead spots, but hey, it's all good. Um,
Mhm.
this Sunday night, though, we have a special guest on. We got
Woohoo!
Bunny Bricks and Grandma Badger, so that's
I can
gonna be
make up a
fun.
sign of that tonight. I can. I'll take. I'll take a screenshot of her picture like I do yours, and we'll put up an Instagram.
There you go. Well, send me the picture so I can post it too.
Okay.
I made the thumbnail for it.
Nice. Exciting things. Yes, because we get them both, and not just
Right.
Bunny Break, Miss Bunny,
So
but
make
we
sure
get
y'all come.
Grandpa Badger also.
So make sure you come by Sunday night and hang out with us and ask some questions. Maybe you haven't heard of them yet. Come by and check them out. They're good peeps. They're good peeps in the Lego community. That if you ain't subscribed to them, go subscribe to them. Of course, we'll have their links in the description on the stream. So make sure you come by Sunday night and get to know them. But yeah, uh, so yeah, that's that. Like I said, next Friday will be another recorded coffee time. Just because I gotta go the stupid doctors for them to take more money out of me. I figure if I go to the doctor Friday and he wants to take blood, I'm going to charge him. I'm getting tired.
Usually they charge you.
Well, they charge me for the instruments. I mean, they'll charge you for opening up a piece of tape, and you have to pay for the whole roll of tape. So
Really?
I'm going to charge him for my blood. I say, hey, you charge me, I charge you. It's all fair. And that's another thing. Where they if you cancel your doctor's appointment, you still have to pay. You got to give
Oh,
them notice. So why is it when I go to the doctor and they cancel me? I mean, I should charge them. My time is just as valuable as that doctor's. I mean, I think it's fair. That's a
it's a
whole
rigged
different thing.
system.
That is another subject for another day. But I'm not looking forward to going to see the doctor at all.
Oh, you're breathing my hospital air? Okay, we're going to charge you.
Heaven forbid we breathe their air.
It's purified.
I'll tell you, it's crazy. You get charged for everything. It's not even funny. Not funny at all.
Hey, out there where you at, do you have to pay for a bag? You have to pay 10 cents for a freaking plastic bag?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Ain't
I
that
didn't know if it
stupid?
was the same in different spots or if it's
Oh,
just,
okay. Real quick. We're talking
yeah.
about recycling. Lego.
That's what I'm saying. That was my point. What the
Lego.
heck?
For real, you make us get cardboard boxes, which we can only use one time, where we can use our plastic cups over and over and over and over
Well,
and over and over and over and over. You see where I'm going with this? Over. And we can only use a box one time. You more or less reuse a box. So how is that saving the environment? Because all
and
we can do is throw them away. I understand some people do recycle cardboard, but there's a lot of people that don't. So
and that's my point with bags at the moment is now we're turning back to paper bags. Okay, yes, we could reuse them a few times, but what if they rip and
get
crinkle and
wet.
damage and wear and wet and right? So, what's the point? Yeah, right, exactly.
I tell you what, I don't know. But guys, this is going to be it for us today. We will continue this conversation next week. I hope you come back and enjoy it. Cal, you got any last words?
Moo. Bye.
All right,
Have a good
y'all.
day.
Remember, y'all keep clicking and breaking. See you Sunday night.
Moo.